Bing bong. Good morning, campers. Welcome back to Curse of Strahd.
Which one of you fools is giving the intro?
I vaguely remember what happened last time.
Go ahead.
Last time, when we returned to Curse of Strahd, felt better and he wasn't very sad anymore. But unfortunately, Irina was kidnapped by the man with the devil arm and taken back to the Burgomaster's house in secret. And then we went to the Burgomaster's house, got Irina back, and rescued her. All learning that the gentleman with the devil arm is the adopted son of the Burgomaster.
And his brothers with Irina.
Oh yeah,
And I think our running plan was to wake up in the morning and then go to the Lady Watcher's house
kill her.
and maybe get rid of her.
I guess kill is a strong word.
Kark doesn't want to kill her until he finds out that she's actually bad.
The festival officially starts at 12. I'm gonna do that.
So we got time.
Yes, we have time to snoop around.
It's possible that she won't be there because it will be festival day, so it's possible.
Even more time for us to look around and see what's up.
Steal fake
Indeed,
jewels.
Attendance is required.
Exactly.
So if they don't
If we
find us
aren't-
there, we're gonna get hunted down.
We're gonna be there.
Can't
I
answer.
don't want to disappoint the Burgomaster. He was a pretty chill dude.
He was pretty chill, but I'm just curious, just out of a character. Sounds a little meta, but you know, we won't dig into it.
Oh crap,
Oh,
what am I
boy.
doing?
So you are gonna take time to go to Lady Watcher's house.
Yes,
Yes.
first in the morning.
All right. First thing in the morning, we'll just say it's around 7.
Sun's out, guns out.
There's a drawing on this map. Thank you. Get rid of that.
It's
Thank you.
gone, it's gone. I was drawing when you moved us.
Of course,
How
that happened.
dare you draw while he's moving us?
It's okay now, it's okay now.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Belvestor!
So you three are all you're all in the same room.
I see.
No, Kark has his own.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
paid for his own turd.
Which he now regrets. He feels uncomfortable sleeping alone now.
And now there's 2 people sharing one room, or no? Ismark sleeps with you guys, right?
Yeah,
No, it's just 2 people sharing. It's 2 people sharing one 4-person bedroom.
Yeah, Drax was there, but his things vanished apparently.
He disappeared. Left his
Yeah.
stuff behind.
And
And-
Ismark's with his sister.
It's fun stuff.
All right, so pretty
No
much you
one
guys
else
wake
like
up at around 7.
I'd
Kark
knock on-
is up and ready.
Oh, I was gonna knock on your door, but if I knocked, what do I find?
Sleeping.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna wake the sleeping.
He comes over and opens the door. I'm ready to go.
You have Jemmy on.
I woke up 4 hours ago. We're elves. We don't have to sleep for. You know how we work.
Yim rubs his
Belthor
chin with this
yawns.
thought.
Belthor leaves his room as in yawning. Ah! Oh, you're awake!
Yep, it's been awake for a couple hours now. I'm a little
Right.
nervous about going to the Lady Watcher's house, I'll admit.
Ugh.
Well, it should be alright. I think.
Let's hope that she's as nice as the Burgomaster if she finds us snooping around.
I don't know. Let's go.
Yeah, we might as well head out.
Skipping breakfast, you head out.
Yim still looks at Kark and says, "Snoop,
What?
Snoop.
Snoop.
Yes, what is Snoop?
Snoop?
Da, Snoop."
I don't know what you're talking about.
Snoop.
Yim grimaces at this, for he can't communicate properly. And then Elvish is like, "You said Snoop.
Oh,
What is that?"
it's it means to sneak around to investigate.
Oh,
Typically in a place you're not allowed to be in.
all in Elvish.
Yes, that's all said in Elvish.
Except for Snoop, which was said in common.
Except for Snoop, yeah. So Belford is here, it's just like, how about Snoop?
What should I mean, Snoop? Do I mean no Snoop? No.
What are you talking about? Snoop? Of course we're gonna go snoop around. Come on.
Give shrugs and fellows.
Yep, we should get going.
I don't think you ever got proper directions to the Lady Watcher's house.
I thought we did.
Instead
I
of
thought he
skipping
gave us
breakfast, we go to
directions.
Lady Watcher's house. Or we go to the bar and inquire about the Lady Watcher.
And eat breakfast at the same time.
Nice.
Alright.
Smart. That's Belthor for you. I think he wants his stomach. Wait, why am I no healed?
Because you
Should
suck.
I
Heal
should I have
yourself.
rolled some hit dice? Wait, why am I even damaged?
You were damaged because you were the only
Oh,
person
I
Isaac
did.
hit the entire fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone else is either flanking or in a different hallway.
And
Yeah.
that was a long rest though, right?
It was a long rest, so you get half your hit dice back.
So I could have used 2 of my hit dice, and then gotten 2 back.
Sure, yep.
Alright, let me do that real fast.
Damaged. Ooh, oh.
Well, it's only 9. Alright.
Are you going to spend
Better than-
another, or are you going to leave it?
Nah, I'll stay at 20. I'll stay at 4. So no, I won't spend another. I've got my lay on hands though, so I should be fine.
Alright, this was when you guys were going somewhere else. Rictavio's not with you. Ismark's not with you. Almost put Rictavio in Ismark's bed for some reason.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you guys like walk in. Oh, there's a lot of people in here. Hold on.
Whoa, it's not
like-
this.
The morning of a festival, it's actually fairly empty.
Sits at the round table and just sits.
No, I didn't know there was a map. I was scroll out into the darkness.
Out into the
Oh.
Takes a
We'll
seat.
approach the bar, lady, and inquire what she has for breakfast.
Oh, why, yes, it's the festival, so we have a discount on our soup. The vegetable soup.
All right.
Or you can have traditional wolf soup.
I think I'll take the discounted vegetable soup this morning.
All right, that's 3 copper off, so that would be 7 copper. And if you want to upgrade, the upgrade is 4 copper today.
A regular. I don't need an upgrade.
So much easier if it was just 1 silver.
No, they want a silver and 1 copper, please.
Just for that,
I'll
Jarvis.
the whole soup.
Clark just comes over and drops off 7 copper. Actually, do you have change?
change.
What kind of change? What do you?
I want to exchange the silver piece for a 10 copper.
Oh.
She just takes 3 of Belthor's copper and slides it towards you.
Thanks. You hand over the silver piece.
Right. She takes everyone's money, and you, good elf, sir,
He also slides 3 copper over.
3 copper.
Yes.
7.
No, I
What?
want the normal soup.
Normal soup is 7 copper. It was just 3 for me because I gave her a silver.
Well, fine, I'll give her 7.
All right, so you give her 7. Very good. I'm gonna assume the vegetable then,
Duh.
and she goes in the back.
Sorry.
Could be worse. Could be baby die.
Baby die?
Yeah, baby die.
Sure.
What?
Baby die.
Oh, I've been doing the wrong voice.
Wrong
That's probably why you
voice.
said the wrong name. It was the wrong voice.
Yeah, I started talking like Jarvis. That's what I get for having names that start with C.
So, as you're waiting for your soups, the two noble-looking men that come in have come in, and they're about to come over to sit at their table when they see you, and they start coming over.
Ugh.
Is there a pitcher of water given to us?
Not standing near Yim.
Oh.
Per I'm not sure why. I mean, it's not like Yim did anything to them at one point or another.
Belthor will turn around and... Oh, hello!
Yes, hello.
Kark avoids looking over.
Yim looks over his shoulder.
I'm Nikolai, and this is my brother, Carl.
Hello, Nikolai. Carl.
Carl nods. We're here from our mother. She wishes to extend an invitation to you.
Oh.
Who's mummy?
We're the sons of the Lady Watcher.
Kark gives a nervous look to everybody else.
Yim just stands up. He's like, "Ah, we go."
What does this invitation include?
The invitation is tomorrow night. She'd like to invite you to dinner.
Well, I
Yim
don't see
sits.
why not.
Yes, she would do it today, but with the festivities, she doesn't want to step on the burgomaster's toes, you see.
Yeah, that makes
Makes
sense. Makes
sense.
sense.
Plus, usually the festival ends up lasting well into the night. So we wouldn't have time for it anyway. But yes, if you would stop by sometime tomorrow night, she would love to talk to you.
All right. We were thinking about trying to get a visit with her anyway, so that works out perfectly.
Ah, yes. It does. Well, if you excuse us, we're going to take our seats and drink. It's festival day, after all.
Yim shakes his head.
You notice they walk all the way around this table here to go around Yim.
Doing that, Yim just turned around and just
I
looked at
forget.
them.
What did Yim do to them?
He just looked at him.
He intimidated
intimidated
them with one look.
That's right.
It's been Yim's thing to just intimidate people by staring at them for uncomfortably long.
I mean, that was Loretta's thing too. To be fair,
Yeah.
that for way too long.
The English
Yim
isn't
seems
his
to pull it
strong
off a
point.
little better.
Yeah.
If I had a tentacle, it'd be twice as better.
She didn't use that for that purpose, but yeah.
But if I had it,
Eventually the bar lady comes back out. She starts wiping the table. Or the counter.
This was after she brought out food, or not yet?
Her sons usually bring out the food.
Okay. Kark kind of looks over at Belthor. So, we going to the Lady Watchers still?
Well, I don't think so.
Yim leans in across the table looking in. Huh?
Yeah. Duh.
No, not the. Shaking his head. When-
Belforce gives him a look like, what?
Kark also gives him a look.
Not now.
Not now, no.
We have an invitation. Why do we have to... we don't have to... We haven't even met her yet. How can we know she's bad? I mean, like, this will be a perfect opportunity to meet her. I don't see why we should not.
I think I would rather meet her first.
Yim waves and lets you have your way, and he leans on his arm at the bar.
Anyway, we do still have to visit the Vistani.
Maybe not say that too loud.
I didn't say it too loud, did I?
I just don't think that's something some people don't seem to like them very.
Is she still standing in front of me?
She's like wiping the counter right there, so yeah.
Oh, let's go
Can
see
I
the
roll, like,
Vistani.
She's like, it's like she's pretending not to listen, but she probably totally is.
She's like, holy
Oh,
crap, why are you
my
talking
God.
right now? Stop.
Yeah, that's kind of. That's what
Belfort
I'm
looks over
kind
her.
of.
Excuse me.
Yes,
We're gonna go to another table.
that's perfectly fine. And she starts wiping down here.
She's like, freak.
I don't know if you saw, but I did bring the boy out to give you your food.
Yes, Kirk
Yes.
takes his
I
soup.
pick
and
up my
that's
soup
easy.
too.
Well, Yim picks up his soup, he looks at the twins at the opposite table, slurps, and turns around to the other opposite table.
They seem to be avoiding looking at any of you.
Kirk slides over.
Anyway, I'm whispering. We should go see the Vistani.
Weren't they very far away?
No, I think they were just south somewhere.
Map?
I don't know if you got an actual map, but he said they were to the southwest, but I don't think he gave you an actual map or a very good distance.
Dang it, we're gonna go back to that general store for a map, aren't we?
Yeah, that might be best.
Overpriced.
We should
maps.
probably talk to or go through the festival today, then talk to the Watcher tomorrow before doing anything with the Vistani. I don't want to risk him missing an appointment and incurring her wrath.
Okay.
As much as I'd love to go, I just don't know if we'll get there in time. And
It's fine. Let's experience this festival and hopefully it's not something crazy. And he just kind of smiles and he looks up at you. It's like, yeah.
I mean,
Hopefully it's not anything crazy.
if the Burgermaster's trustworthy, he seems to be pretty trustworthy.
Yeah,
We shouldn't
I
have to worry
don't
about
I don't
anything.
think anything bad of him.
I think we should be.
Just say all is well. We'll be allied. He says that a lot.
Doesn't make it less true. Although, let's be honest, he kind of like leans into the table. All is not well. This place is terrible.
You think? Well, all we can do is try our best to fix it.
Yeah, and at least he's trying his best in his special way.
Yes. I will happily finish my soup.
So when are you guys heading over to the festival then? If you're not going anywhere else,
Once a Kirk will suggest going at like 11, so you can get there a little early.
Sure.
so you just hang out at the table.
Yeah.
Actually, he'll go see if the markets are open right now, like just like a morning market.
Nah, I bet they're closed.
Probably because of the festival.
DM?
I don't know. You'd have to either go look or ask somebody.
That's true.
Yeah, Kark will come over to her. So I'm a foreigner, as you probably know. Are the markets closed in the morning for the festival?
The markets, depends. They'll usually be open around 10ish.
Okay, before 10 or like they start opening at 10?
They start opening around 10.
Okay.
Just to try and get in some last-minute sells before the official event.
Well, good. I plan to get in some last-minute buys. Thank you.
Good. The town appreciates your business.
He gives her a friendly nod. Oh, yeah, I want to get some paper or something. I have a sneaking suspicion. He once again gathers everybody in. That the festival might be like really boring.
Yim knocks on the table.
Just a little nervous about that. So I want to get some paper or something that I can paint on if things get really obnoxious.
What, the cards?
I can't carve. No, I prefer paints. Actually, Mike just had an interesting idea. How many things do you have? Little carved things.
Yim opens his bag to show you 3 sets of 4 animals: wolves, deer,
Wow.
a cow, and a pig.
Do you think I could try my hand at painting those? I mean, we don't really need paper. I could just add some accents to those, make them seem a little more real.
Oh,
What do you,
offers one of each.
real quick, what are you giving it? What is this?
His whittled animals.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what are each of the animals?
You have a wolf, a cow, a pig, and a deer.
Yeah, he takes each of them and is very careful not to snap any of the more delicate pieces. I'll hold on to these for when we have. I guess we have some time right now. Clark will just start painting them until it's like 11.
Yeah, we'll just pass the time, wait till 11. Then we'll
Alright,
have
so
the
you-
festival.
So you wait till about 11. At this point, the people inside the tavern start to leave.
Oh, that seems like our cue. Clark puts away his paints.
He puts away the one brown cow.
Yeah. Didn't get to the white quite yet. Let's get going.
Ah, yes, you're getting up anyway. I was gonna let you know we were closing up here soon.
Ah, yes. Wouldn't
You
want to
could
miss
still-
the festival.
You could still access your rooms from the outside staircase, but the in here will be closed off until the end of the festival.
Yim
Are
waves
you
goodbye.
going to be attending?
Of course, it's mandatory. Everyone attends.
I was just making sure.
And you, sir, if you'd like to get up from your seat.
Oh, of course, of course, of course.
And she comes up behind you and closes the door behind you.
Click.
And you guys,
We go to the festival.
Festivalia.
head to the festival.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun time.
Oh boy. Ooh wait.
You're walking along these streets under the. Sorry, there you go. You're walking down the street. The air smells a bit moist. The clouds look like it might rain later today.
Oh,
But other than that, the place seems fairly empty other than the one or two souls walking with you down the street.
Hmm.
And as you get about here, you start hearing it.
Is it happy?
You hear music in the distance up
Oh.
ahead. And you start to see people, like a lot of people in the square.
ooh.
Huh.
The place is packed. Like people are nearly shoulder to shoulder. Wherever there's room, there's some kids running around.
Does it seem like people are actually having a good time?
Some of them are, yes.
Who isn't?
Most of them seem like they're trying or pretending to have a good time, but
Mm,
everyone's at least trying.
well, Kark will try to.
Up near the gallows, you see a large like wicker ball.
Out of curiosity, Kark's gonna kind of like meander over to it and check to see if it has anything in it.
It you can very much see through it. There's nothing inside of it.
Okay, good.
Depending on how close you get, you can see that it is coated in something.
Kark will assume it's safe to assume it's some sort of flammable agent.
You know, people are not going up onto the gallows or playing near them either. They're giving them a small space away.
Kark will also give it space. Is there any like food being handed out or anything, or?
You can see most of the stalls, even the ones that didn't sell anything similar before, have some sort of treat.
Kark will go around and try to sample some. Are they free or?
None of them are free.
No.
Ugh.
Free treats.
So much for a happiness festival, am I right? No, Kark will.
You can
how
find
much are the
treats for a copper to 3, from anywhere from 1 copper to 3 copper.
Kark will go big and spend 3 copper for a big treat.
You get a nice sweet roll.
Mmm.
Belfour will spend 2 copper on a.
You get like a pancake type thing.
Yeah!
Besides treat, is there drink?
Yeah, they're handing out some sort of wine for 3 copper.
Oh. Yim hands over his last 3 copper.
There are also no fireworks, even though the music says there are.
It's beautiful.
This is kids yelling.
Wonderful festival! Is the Burgomaster anywhere? Do we see him?
No, you are not unable to see the Burgomaster or anyone that seems to be of importance. You can see as the time goes on, and you're hanging out for an hour. The guards seem to start walking up from the different roads. Some of them are dragging people with them and like throw them into the crowd.
Oh my gosh.
Attendance is mandatory.
Kark kind of winces at them, and as he comes over, he'll kind of check up on them to make sure they're okay.
Most of them don't have like a problem. Like they'll like stumble and then they'll just fall into somebody and are unable to fall over.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a super packed.
It's pretty packed.
Like
I'm
sardines.
still.
Keep your hands on your pointers.
I've got a big stick on my back, so people are giving me a little bit of space.
I also have a big stick on my back.
Kark also has a sword. Not much.
No. So you guys hanging out for the hour. And eventually it gets to be around 12 when the music starts to die down and the rain starts to pick up.
Oh no! It's raining. I look for something to hold above my head.
Oh no.
Some people start handing out cloths.
Great.
Yim
He
doesn't
just holds
bother and
the
just enjoys the rain.
Kark wonders, can I try to identify the liquid on the ball?
If you want to get close enough to it, yeah.
Kark will kind of just meander over and peer at it.
Alright, give me an investigation.
But
The ball is glowy. Not glowy, shiny. It's reflective.
Kark still assumes that it's some sort of flammable thing, and he hopes that whatever it is can withstand being soaked in water.
So you guys stand, and eventually people start almost like taking a position, leaving a gap from this road all the way to the gallows.
Kark folds in with them. Try to get towards the back, though.
Well, under raining skies, a parade of unhappy children dressed as flowers trudge through the muddy streets, leading the way for a group of sorry-looking men and women carrying more sticks for the ball. Behind them, the burgomaster and his smiling wife, who holds a sad bouquet of wilting flowers, follow the procession on horseback.
Yay.
As weary spectators watch from their stoops, the ball is borne to the town square. There it is hoisted and hung from a 15-foot high wooden scaffold. The townsfolk, a couple of the precision, then come up to the ball with buckets and start splashing it with more of the liquid that was on it As the rain continues, you can see the liquid doesn't seem to stay on very well. The burgomaster, upon his horse, just continues to walk towards the ball with a torch in his hand.
How's his expression?
He's smiling. He looks happy.
Do I notice that the stuff isn't sticking to the wood?
Yes.
Can I try to maneuver my way up to the stage so I can attempt to manipulate the water so it stops hitting the ball?
Are you standing right about where you are, though?
Yes, I'm probably not going to be able to move, can I?
You can try, but you're not going to get very far very fast. And at this point, the burgomaster is already starting to... looks like he's about to put the torch to the ball.
Oh, alright. Unless I can climb on top of this roof that's closest
He
to
turns to the crowd, brandishing his sputtering torch, and cries, "All will be well!" He marches defiantly through the rain, only to have his torch goes out as he thrusts it into the sphere. A singular laugh erupts from the crowd, drawing the burgomaster's fiery gaze, as well as gasps.
Was that Belthor actually laughing?
No.
I'm going to assume no.
No.
Oh, so someone else was laughing.
Somebody else was laughing. Somebody,
Must've
somebody just down this road here, right here.
Kark kind of looks over.
Yeah, you see people are starting to back away from him as the burgomaster's glare is just like parting the crowd.
Oh.
And you see a guard is laughing.
Kark is tempted to try to save his bacon.
Yeah, Yim's still going to go and attempt to make his way to the stage now.
Alright, you can go ahead and try and give me a... I don't know, what is it, to push through a crowd?
Dexterity?
Athletics?
You can give me a dexterity, yeah, that makes
I
sense.
guess dexterity would be for sliding through.
Yeah, unless you're just trying to push everybody out of the way. You're able to make your way fairly quickly, but not fast enough as the burgomaster and a couple more guards are able to make their way through the parting crowd, and the guards grab hold of the laughing guard.
No, that's fine. I still want to make my way to the stage.
Alright.
Is he
Belthor's
still
just gonna
laughing?
scoot a little closer along
He's
the
still laughing, being
outskirts
dragged away.
so he can see what's happening here.
At this point, no. He has seen the burgomaster and he's like shrunk back in fear. The two guards that were with the burgomaster have grabbed this guard and pull him towards the burgomaster. The burgomaster then turns to the rest of the crowd. "This man has found happiness in misfortune. For the amusement of all, let us do the same."
Kark at this point, before like there's any calls, he shouts over, "All will be well!"
Oh my gosh.
The burgomaster's angry glare turns into almost a malign grin. "Yes, all will be well."
Oh my gosh.
Yim shouts,
Kark.
wait.
You shout, "Wait!"
Yes. And
The
at the
burgomaster looks towards your direction, trying to find you in the crowd. See who says that.
Yim snaps a finger to have a flame appear.
Burgomaster raises his eyebrow.
It's like, I make boom, yeah?
What?
The burgomaster gestures towards the wicker ball.
Yim makes his way up. Then he's gonna cast Burning Hands.
Boom. All right, just give us a roll to see how well it sticks.
Oh, that was almost that one.
The ball lights in flame. The crowd cheers. The burgomaster has a look of pleasure and orders the guards to release the other guard who was laughing.
Is he laughing
Yay! You
He's
saved
not.
him!
As soon as they let go, he sinks to his knees and you can't see him anymore.
now? Okay.
Oh.
The burgomaster starts walking back towards you, the crowd easily letting him through. Yes, my boy! I told you! All will be well! This man has saved our festival!
Kark shouts like, "Yay!" It's just like clapping.
The rest of the
Those were
crowd,
also cheers.
Hype
the
man.
rest of the crowd starts to follow suit. Come! Where's the music? Just because there's a little bit of rain doesn't mean we can't have fun!
Yay!
Is the band but two?
Yeah, the band shakes out their instruments and then starts playing again.
Oh, can I attempt to manipulate water to catch it in the air so it doesn't hit the band of their instruments? At least.
What is your sort of radius for that? Can you throw elemental attunement in the chat, please?
Yes. Oh look, it didn't do anything. It's fantastic.
In a 1 foot cube design.
Yep, for up to 1 minute. Never mind.
You can protect one person for 1 minute. Oh no, you can protect up to 3 people, I think. Because I think you can do this 3 times.
It says action to do one of the following.
Yeah, I don't. He hasn't
So you-
copied everything, so I think you can do it 3 times. So you can probably protect like 3 people. There's probably only like 3 people up there.
Yeah, probably. I can go and get this updated in a second as soon as we get everything digitally copied.
So yeah, you just manipulate it so the rain can't fall on those 3 people for the next minute.
For the first song.
Yeah.
Or part of her song, really. Cool, everyone's so happy now. The festival began, and the burgomaster didn't have to make an example out of a guard. Thank goodness.
Yes,
Hurry up to a good start.
The burgomaster gets to Yim and he dismounts from his horse. Ah, good job, my boy. I'm glad you came around. You really saved this festival.
Yim doesn't look any happier at any point at all, but he's still that stoic face and he says, duh.
I like you. You remind me of my son.
Raising an eyebrow.
Well, shall we join the people?
Yeah. And
The
Yim
burgomaster helps his wife dismount, and they head towards the center of the square, where people sort of make room as he and his wife start to dance in the mud.
Is he also green? Still.
He is not green.
It's just,
Why would he be green?
Well, just for the character sheet or the handout that you gave out, his skin looks green.
Oh, a lot of the people look.
Yeah,
like
this
they're
is
bluish
the
green.
art style, I think.
Yeah.
Kark will dance too.
do I see Gadolf Blinksky in the crowd at all?
Yeah, you could probably easily find him. He's wearing a jester hat,
Good, I'm gonna avoid him.
and he has a monkey
I'm going to
You
avoid him.
to avoid him. All right.
Make sure he doesn't see me.
Kark has no fears because that guy never saw him.
All right. Is there anything in particular you guys want to do during this festival?
Wait it out.
Kark will dance.
Go through a look around at each of the entrances to the courtyard and see if there's like a way to leave, maybe? I mean, just in case anyone needs to like make a quick escape somewhere for some reason.
You notice that there are 24 guards, not just at the entrances of these, but the entrances of alleyways as well.
Oh wow, so there's all over this. Okay.
They're making sure nobody leaves.
How many people are dancing?
Not a lot. Like probably like a tenth of them.
Wow.
Is everyone else just kind of like standing around?
Yeah, some people are standing around, other people are talking to each other.
It's still raining.
There's some people trying to like wait for it to end. Ah, it's done raining by now.
Kark will try to.
Good.
So is the sun still burning?
The sun is still burning.
Kark will try to get some people to dance with them.
All right, give me a charisma of some persuasion.
Ask if
diplomacy.
that's sun.
Diplomacy is this edition.
No, persuasion is this edition.
Is it persuade? God damn it!
Yeah.
I played too many editions all at once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you can find pretty much anyone you want. You can find a nice lady.
His main goal right now is to get some people who aren't dancing and try to get them to actually have some fun.
Oh, you start getting people to dance. Good. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, you get a few people to dance. A couple people join in with you and join in with them. Eventually, we'll say you get about maybe a seventh of the crowd dancing.
Ooh.
Isn't this fun? He shouts, hoping that everyone's having fun.
Belfort will also try to make people dance.
Yeah, some people will shout, "Yeah!" You want to give us your
Yeah!
persuasion?
Hey!
Oh yeah. No, you've got most of the crowd dancing by this point, I guess.
Kark and Belthor.
He wants
Kark
dancing!
and-
Yeah!
Kark and Belthor leading two competitive dancing groups against each other.
You start having a dance off.
Yeah.
Kark's group is just like snapping like mad.
Look how fun this is.
All right. You enjoy this festival for a couple hours before the music comes to an abrupt stop as people start shouting, "Tiger! Tiger! Tiger!"
Oh no!
Yay!
The crowd starts running in this direction, almost bowling people over. I'm gonna need you
I'm
guys to
gonna
give me
hide.
strength saves.
Oh, golly!
Unless you're running with them, which you can do.
Good thing I'm proficient. That means I have a +0.
Oh, good. You all get pushed over in the crowd.
Can I
Oh
go
my
with the
goodness.
crowd at this point since I can't fight it? Oh.
No, you take 6
Uh-oh.
damage, everybody,
Ow.
from being just
Ow!
trampled. People shouting "Tiger" and screaming.
Alright, I'm gonna get up and try to find this tiger.
Yeah, you get up. People are starting. There's just a few people now. Even some of the guards are running for their lives. They've dropped their weapons somewhere.
What weapons did they drop?
Spears,
Are they? Is it better than my spear?
not great ones.
I'm gonna flip out my glaive and go stand on the stand with the wicker ball.
No, yeah, you see it. You see Tiger running down the street. It's a saber-toothed tiger covered in armor.
Oh.
Armor clanking as it runs.
Oh.
Some of the guards that were standing their ground are no longer and just dive down the alleyways.
Kark tries to take position with these two.
The
Well,
tiger comes up and like jumps here, just roars at you, and just runs down this street here.
In ready position, he was just stammered by what just happened.
all right.
Belthor's like, wait, what? Why'd you go that way?
The festival is going so well.
I'm gonna chase it. I start going after it.
You can't
Start
catch that
chasing.
thing.
He-
Oh, yeah,
Kark-
you can start.
Like, how fast is that cat going? It's going, like, fast, right?
Yeah, it seems to be dashing.
How quickly would it be for me to get on top of this rooftop over here?
That particular that's a bigger house, so it's probably gonna have a second story.
Okay, well, I just see this, so I'd imagine to hop on that, and then
Oh, you're going
I'd
on
take
the
a
small
running
one.
jump to go and jump onto this one.
I have no idea. You could try it if you want. You can acrobatics.
Assassin's Creed.
When I ask how fast the cat's going, is it like normal? Like, is the cat faster than the average person?
It's not. It wasn't going super fast. Got to you, booked it away, and then started going a little slower again.
Okay, Karkle, actually, seeing that it's not going super duper fast, will actually go chase it with Belthor.
Give me another acrobatics with advantage this time.
With advantage?
Yes, please.
Because you got on top.
We'll say you get on top of the roof. You guys are rounding this corner here.
Do I see
Just
the
take-
tiger go into a direction at all?
Yeah, you see like the tiger comes up to this corner, starts like sniffing the ground, sniffing the air. It opens its mouth and breathes through its mouth for a second, and then starts running down this direction.
Can I knock an arrow?
Wait.
You can
Okay. I'm gonna try to.
say there.
All right. I don't want to hit the tiger. I just want to have the arrow stop in front of its path.
Okay. What is the range on your bow? What kind of bow is it?
It's a short bow, so I think it's only like 200 feet.
Can Kark see it? Because he'll
Oh,
try to
sorry.
do the same.
Max range 320.
You can maybe start to see it go down the alleyway, but you wouldn't be able to shoot in front of it.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. I thought I had a better chance of
would-
it. Never mind.
Would Kark be able to see it run by here? He does have a long bow.
You see it run what?
As the tiger runs by over this way, can I try to shoot an arrow in front of it to distract it?
No, you wouldn't be able to shoot an arrow in front of it because the time you see it and then get out your bow,
already
it'd
gone.
probably be
Oh.
like there,
I see.
and then keeps going.
Time to don your weapon.
Yeah, well, Kark will have his bow out and then start. We'll just cut through, like, over here.
So yes, Brody, you can try to make this shot at disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Why not?
I think 13's enough to shoot in front of it.
Oh,
Shook.
Oh, man.
that thing is huge.
All right. Yeah, you shoot in front of it. It's about there. The arrow strikes in front of it.
It would still be down here.
Yeah, let me. Oh yeah, you wouldn't have seen it quite yet.
Yeah.
So Blanca. Oh, it doesn't even notice your arrow and just keeps running.
Oh,
Ark sees it at this point, starts going this way.
Rude.
I chase it this way.
Belthor just keeps running.
Oh, I'm not coming for you.
Where are you headed, Yim?
I wanted to be on the highest point just to go and watch where the tiger goes, so we can always have visual. So I think it might be this smokestack, unless there's something else taller than this that I can see.
No, this is probably the tallest building until like that one or the inn.
The inn
Or this.
or that. Okay.
Which would take you a minute to get to. The tiger would get there way before you did.
Oh well. I'd probably just get on top of this smokestack then, if there's no smoke pouring out of it.
Okay.
And just watch from above and ready an arrow again.
So you could try to shoot in front of it again if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. Man, I wish there were arrow sizes, if that's a thing.
Like
No.
a dragon arrow.
What I miss?
Kinda. But
Brody's gonna try and shoot one more arrow at it.
I'm gonna shoot another arrow. Do you want disadvantage?
Yes, disadvantage. You're shooting pretty far away.
I have
Can I be
320
prepared
range.
to shoot it as it runs by here?
Nice. The arrow thunks down in front of the tiger and it stops and it starts sniffing at it. Kark, you can kind of see that through the alleyway that it stopped.
Okay. I'll try to do a shot at it, or I'll start shouting at it. No, because
Do it. Shout. Go with your gut.
Arkle will shout at it like, "Hey, over here, you big dumb cat!"
As you're shouting, we'll say Belthor gets a little further. The tiger sort of turns, walks back a little bit, looks at you down the alleyway, and then ignores you and starts walking away again. Belthor getting closer.
Wow,
Kark
savage.
will
So-
start moving over here with his
Obviously
bow
not.
still drawn.
So has the tiger killed anyone?
You can try and survey if you'd like with a perception.
I'd like to see that actually.
All right, give me a perception. You're looking over here.
Oh my bad.
9? I mean, you don't really see any bodies.
That was on disadvantage. So
It would be disadvantage anyway. You're trying to look behind buildings and stuff.
yeah.
You don't see any blood either.
I'll look at the cat's face to see if there's any blood on it.
The tiger looked right at you. You didn't see any blood.
Okay, so it hasn't killed anybody.
What about its paws?
There's a lot of mud.
Ah. Okay, no blood.
It'd be really hard to distinguish mud from blood on a
I don't know.
paw.
I'm starting to think that maybe we should at least take it down so it's not running amok.
Well, I mean, I guess the guards could do that, you know? I mean, we don't have to chase a giant cat.
I mean, he's not really
Yeah.
hurting anybody.
The guards are also just guards. I feel like we're probably the best capable of taking it down.
Yim hops down and actually doesn't hop down. He's just gonna keep watching the tiger. What's he doing?
At this point, he seems to be fast walking down the street.
I'll
Again,
trail
just
him.
sniffing the air with his nose and mouth.
He doesn't seem to be aggressive towards any people, so I'm just going to keep following him and seeing what he's doing.
Kark wants to know what he's up to as well.
All right, so yeah, you getting that way. Yim, you jump down. You're just on the ground, I guess.
Yep, and start making my way over.
Okay. As you guys sort of round this corner, Belthor first can see Rictavio standing in the middle of the intersection with a big steak, big raw steak in his hands. The tigers moves a lot faster this time, running for Rictavio. And Rictavio throws the steak at it, which the tiger catches and starts eating down on the ground, getting mud all over it. But it doesn't seem to care.
Belthor's going to look at Rictavio. Hi!
Oh, hello.
Yes, hello. I've stopped this tiger.
This tiger ruined the festival.
Yes, I was there. I noticed.
I'm gonna incite this.
All right.
When I get there, can I inspect the armor of the tiger for an engraving?
When you get there.
Yeah.
Because don't we know that he's a carnival runner?
He has said that he is a carnival runner that does weird things like were rabbits and stuff.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, Belthor,
Oh yeah, he's definitely hiding something, Kark.
Kark approaches. All right, no, tell me, no, you didn't just stop this line. It was clearly chasing after the meat. It was sniffing quite deliberately.
yeah.
What it was doing was not for the meat. It was searching for its prey.
And that was... Kark raises an unbelieving eyebrow.
Just know that he won't hurt anybody here. Nobody that deserves it. Or nobody that doesn't deserve it anyway.
Pretty lucky that you happen to be standing there with a big slab of meat.
People shouted tiger. The first place I went was to go get food.
And-
Fast?
Yeah. Look,
Kinda
Kark kind of comes over.
Well, you guys were running around this way and waiting for the tiger to get to you from over here. People have ran past this point by now.
Yeah, and ran past and stopped at a butcher's and bought some meat and then kept going.
Well, he just needed to stop here.
That's fair. Kark still isn't believing it. All right, no. Look, I thought that we had a certain relationship where we could be honest with each other.
All right. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
This is not the first time you've seen this tiger.
And what of it?
Oh, so that is the truth then. Well, the fact that you're lying makes me believe that there's something to be hidden.
Yes, they would not allow this tiger in this town if they knew I had it. Now, quick, we need to take it back to my cart.
All right.
Oh, by all means, let's do it.
All right. Well, Rictavio puts his hand under the tiger's helmet and sort of pulls on it, and the tiger moves along with him.
Knew it. Kark follows after him.
Yeah,
So-
they start heading towards the thing. Did you want to try and look for some sort of marking or something on it? Or are you gonna
Sure.
bother?
Why not?
No, Yim said he might wanted to.
I want to see if
Oh.
the armor had any kind of engraving or some sort of form of ownership on the tiger.
You can do the insight if you'd like.
I can read. Nope.
You the armor looks nice.
Oh.
Kark will kind of talk to Octavio, seeing as most of the town has kind of fled the opposite way. It's probably pretty empty over here, right?
Yeah.
Kark will,
Just move everyone there for now, and then you can talk.
yeah, on the way there, Kark will kind of be like, so why is it that you have this lion, or this tiger?
I run a carnival. Why do you think I have a tiger?
Why is he armored?
Yeah, why the armor?
To protect him.
From the dangers of a carnival.
From some people whip their animals. I'm against this.
So why don't you just not whip it? Why'd you have to armor it?
In case somebody tried to whip my tiger.
Kark just narrows his eyes.
Yim looks at Kark and just slides his thumb across his throat.
You know how hard it is to get a tiger? I wouldn't just want somebody to kill it because they didn't trust it.
Fair, then why bring it to the city?
Because I'm in the city. What am I supposed to do?
Suppose that makes sense.
Maybe skin
Alright, well,
kit.
I've got a more important question. How did it get out?
Yep. At that point, you arrive at the place, and you see that the door to the wagon has been burst open from the inside. Shards of wood are everywhere, and
That looks like.
what looks to be a trap door on the top of the wagon is open.
Oh.
So someone went in and blew it open?
Oh my! Could you hold on to him for me?
Who's
Belfort
asking?
will grab the tiger.
Make sure you grab here so he can't turn around and bite you.
He does that.
He might bite, but don't worry, he won't try to kill or seriously injure you.
Oh,
You're not-
all right.
You're not one of his prey.
So, hold on.
What is this prey?
That's not important right now.
Kark is super suspicious.
As Belthor grabs a hold of the tiger like starts sniffing Kark's like coat.
Kark looks over.
The tiger seems disinterested at this point.
Was it the coat or my fancy cloak?
You cloak, I guess. Either one doesn't matter.
Okay. Just wondering.
About that. Everyone, give me an Arcana roll real quick.
Arcana. I am very inexperienced in this area.
Doesn't matter. It's like a low DC. Everyone except Belthor.
Yeah, see, exactly. Like
Some magic items require you to attune yourself to them, like attach your soul to them, sort of a thing.
How'd you go about doing that?
You spend some time with it, and you use your willpower to do that. It's just basically in game. You just take an hour. You can do it during a short rest, and you can attune yourself to the item, and then some items won't give you their benefits or negatives until you do it.
Kark,
You can only have up to 3 at a time,
Kark looks at his cloak.
safely.
Kark looks at his cloak and is concerned about this. He doesn't know what this cloak is other than the fact that he found it in a ghoul hideout.
Yeah, and also
so-
that it feels like it's almost encompassing you. as
Yeah.
you put it on.
He's gonna wait to figure out exactly what it is before he attunes himself to it.
All right. So yeah, Rutavio hands off the tiger, and then he walks up to the wagon. Starts inspecting the door.
Kirk inspects with him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation.
I miss Luther's investigation.
Does Yim also come and investigate? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yim, I guess as you're investigating, you can look through the door pieces and figure out that it was an extremely strong creature that did this. Probably the tiger.
Yeah, but the trap door, or the top trap door is open, right?
Yes. Which Rutavio also climbs up to and looks at, and then he holds up a broken lock. Well, somebody broke into my wagon.
Angered your tiger and let him loose. Set him on a rampage.
Yes, somebody angered my tiger.
Yimi asks in Elvish, was your tiger wearing armor before?
Of course. How else would I keep him safe? What if he got loose sooner? Those guards would have just stabbed him with this spear.
Fair.
Fair.
Well, looks like I'm going to be needing to leave the city immediately. Since I have nowhere to store this tiger.
Yeah, that's very true. I don't really know of anywhere that you can go.
Oh, I have a place to go. Don't worry. Do you happen to maybe want to come with?
I'm quite curious of your expertise. I think I would.
Yes. Then if one of you could mind getting my horse from the inn.
And my bag.
Oh, I'm assuming that those guys told us where the Lady Watcher was after they told us that we had an appointment with her.
Yeah, there's an invitation.
Yeah,
They didn't have an invitation. They just invited you, and any directions they would have given you wouldn't have been very easy to follow just willy-nilly.
So
and I don't think they would have.
So they just were like, hey, Lady Watcher wants to see you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've noticed, but they're a couple of drunk idiots.
Yeah, that's fair. So I'm hesitant to leave. Say, Octavio, what's your opinion of the Lady Watcher?
She's depends. What are you? What is your purpose here?
Well, we're here for Ismark and Irina.
I want to kill Strahd. For he's a vampire, and vampires are a sickness upon the land.
Well, right there. Then you don't want to talk to Lady Watcher. You don't want to associate with her.
Why?
I see.
Hello?
She worships Strahd.
Oh!
Views him as a god.
Oh. In that case, I would love to come with you.
Yes, we shall get, You say you have a horse back at the inn, right?
Yes. Come whenever you'd like. We're just going to be south of the town. I need to leave before the guards come back.
Alright,
We'll be in the forest south of the town. Just follow the gate straight south. We'll be there.
Thank you. We should get Ismark and Irina.
As long as they don't like Strahd, they're welcome to come.
They hate Strahd.
Good. If you try to invite a watcher, I will slit your throat.
Oh, I will not. Either you know how to ride a horse.
Duh.
Okay, good.
We're leaving before the guard gets back on duty.
Yim, could you go get them and the horse? I could go with him after he's kind of out of earshot. Don't want him to run off or something.
Yim
Sure.
does his hand gesture and goes off.
Belthor will go with Yim.
And Kark will accompany Rictavio for now.
All right. Oh, hold on a second.
On the road again.
So interesting to see how all these pieces were supposed to fall.
Man. Oh, I love
Compared to
how
last time.
we go right to her. We're like, oh, watch her, lady. She doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah, or just like, oh, this weird lion in the cart, let's steal it.
That's,
That's pretty good.
oh, I didn't even realize that. It
Right?
was armored.
Oh yeah, it was armored last time.
Oh, I remember it was armored. Oh
Yeah.
no, I remembered it was armored as Orn was sitting in there
That's right,
for
Orn
most
was
of the
being-
day, pondering and going mad.
Is the pirate going to eat me today?
It's just because none of you waited for the festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were impatient.
Anyway.
We
Wrong.
even got,
So, just Kark, is there anything else you want to try and talk to Octavio about, or
he'll kind of casually try to figure out what his deal is, and, like what his deal with his cat is particularly, like what's
Alright.
his cat's prey.
you can just roll me a persuasion if you'd like. It's none of your business. All right, back to the other two. You guys make your way back. At this point, you could see guards armed walking through the streets. They stop you as you're going by. Get back to your homes. There's a tiger loose.
Give
Yes.
gasps. He's
Don't act like you don't know. We were all there.
The car's not here. Shush. Well, we did hear that Tiger was at the festival, so we were running back home, but we forgot the way.
Forgot the way to your home. What? Let me.
No, we're going back now, though. It's at the inn, and we just got confused.
You live at the. You're travelers.
Yes.
I should know because that one's an elf. You don't really fit in here.
Yim folds his arms at that comment.
Good.
Oh, we're just
Well.
to keep going.
Yeah, he just keeps walking with his arms folded, and he pulls his cloak up.
If you
Over
see a
citizens.
tiger, yell.
Sure thing.
He waves by.
And he starts walking down the street, like looking down alleys. She's shaking.
Aw.
Yeah, you see
Belther's gonna
tons
get
of guards
close
doing
to
stuff.
him. Belther's gonna get close to him, and he's gonna say, "Okay, when we try to leave and there's a guard there, we're gonna yell tiger. He's gonna go after it. Got it?"
Oh.
Keeps going.
When are you yelling tiger, or was that a joke?
No, we're definitely gonna yell tiger if the guard tries to stop us as we leave.
Oh, okay. You get to the inn, and the front door is locked.
I knock.
What?
The stair door leads to the rooms anyway, so.
That's true, yeah.
There's more than we need to get. Beer.
We need his horse. We need the pitchers of wine.
We need them all.
So wait, what time of day is it?
Evening.
Kark dies.
Like 4. Like 4 in the evening.
So lock the door. Go check upstairs. Knock, 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 knock.
Nobody's answering.
Oh.
Oh, okay then.
Watches the innkeeper is the only one who got ate by the tiger, and we couldn't figure it out.
Got eaten.
Got eaten. I go and snack up the bags in the room. I check Kark's door to see if that's locked.
Oh, Bismarck. There he is.
And then,
Yeah, Ismark comes out of his room as you walked by.
Ah,
Yes, there was a tiger. How are you guys?
caught tiger.
You caught tiger.
Duh, we leave with tiger.
You leave with you've caught. All right, at the beginning, please.
Belther's gonna come upstairs at the same time this is happening.
caught tiger. Live with tiger. Man caught tiger. He'll save you.
Belthor walks in. He's like, Ismark.
Ah, yes. Maybe you can translate.
Yim leans
Yes,
over the banister.
What Yim is trying to say is that we chased the tiger as soon as we saw it, and we ran into Octavio, who had a stake and calmed the tiger, claimed it was his tiger,
The
and
drunk at the
so
bar.
yes, remember he came with us to the Barons to save Irina.
Yes,
He
I
didn't do a lot,
remember
but he did come.
Nothing, yes.
Anyway, we're going to leave the town with him because he knows more than we do.
He knows more than we do.
Well, I mean, like, he's an enemy of Strahd,
Yes.
and we're going to ally with him and leave because we don't want to talk to the Watchers tomorrow.
But why would
You
you...
want to come with us?
But we're safe here.
No.
Then you can stay.
No.
No?
No.
Apparently, Yim doesn't want you to stay.
Water
No what? No lady? What?
The
Look, do you have even a real reason to leave? What's wrong with being here?
keeping safe by always moving.
Yes.
It
We
is,
spent our time here. We have to leave.
it is evening. Do you want to maybe leave in the morning? It's a bit
No,
late.
we have to leave now. Come on, Yim. Unless you want to come.
Yim
I think-
still tries to persuade him home. No, no travel, no?
I think this would probably make a good home. It's out of the reach of Strahd.
Belthor looks at Ismark. You don't know that.
I've seen no evidence of Strahd here. The people seem relatively happy.
The Lady Watcher is an ally of Strahd.
But she does not
She's
control the
here?
town.
Well,
If anything, maybe we should help the burgomaster get rid of her.
that's what our original plan was, but we don't know enough yet.
And that's why we have to learn more.
Octavia seems to know a lot. I'm going to go with her. Ismark, you can stay. Be safe here. Protect your sister.
Looking over the...
What?
Oh, go ahead.
So that's what I plan to do.
Alright.
Good
Jim is
luck.
looking over the side of the railing.
Yeah, he's looking down to see if he can hop over and just jump down so I can go find the horse.
You have slow fall, don't you? You could do that easy.
I do. So yeah, I just go and...
Belthor's gonna grab his bag before he does that.
Oh, he throws it at him.
He just
Okay.
throws the bag back up.
Belthor will go outside. Oh, look at Dentraxilla!
Oh no! He's been
Oh,
outside the second story window all this time.
Oh my gosh! Oh, did he jump to his death? Oh,
Kark is dead. He was actually insane the whole time. The other thing was just an illusion.
Kark is
No.
dead at the exact same
The
place
Master
Draxlan
Mage
was.
has been manipulating us.
Kark is laying down in a Draxlin-shaped hole where Draxlin also killed himself.
Oh my
That's, that's exactly where Draxlan was, up here. Anyway. So yeah, you jump down there. You are now in the bar.
great. Yim's gonna go through behind the bar because it's the only other door that's on the ground level.
Alright.
Sees a kitchen and he goes out this door. He opens that
You
door.
notice this door is locked from your side.
Oh, and he goes back.
It's locked from your side. You can unlock it.
Oh, I unlock it and peer in.
It is outside.
Oh. Yim goes back inside
What?
Alright.
and he locks it.
Alright.
He goes over there. And opens that door.
It's outside.
He goes back inside. through the kitchen.
Let me try this.
All right.
Yeah, that works.
Where's horse?
Oh, there should be stables. He's gonna circle the building.
You didn't think this way through. Well, they could presume that they were robbed, but nothing was stolen, so good on them.
That is
There's a
that door's
store.
locked.
Oh, okay, then it's locked.
This door, however, this double door here, you can see that there are slits in this door that looks like it's just a large barn door and it has slits in it.
Well, that makes more
Let's
sense.
open it.
It is locked.
I will break the lock.
All right, give us a strength check.
Oh, that's a saving throw, but I don't pursue advantage, so it's the same. I mean, proficiency. I don't have proficiency, so it's okay.
12. You do not break the lock.
Yim, why don't you do this?
Why are you destroying their property?
Shh. No one asked for your opinion.
You are also unable to break this lock and chains.
Oh my.
What is this? Is this a shed?
Yeah, it's some sort of. It has a. It's unlocked. It has like hay and stuff inside of it.
Mm,
A couple of barrels of what looks to be maybe wine.
getting too meta in my head. I'm sorry.
Key?
Wait.
Yeah, of course. I don't know where the key is.
Hmm.
Maybe it's inside?
The Yim's gonna go to the front and to the front door to look behind the bar to see if there's a key behind it.
There's no other than cups. There's nothing down below this bar.
Are they wooden cups?
Check this up here again.
Yes, they probably would be.
Oh, I'll go back in
the
here.
kitchen.
Yeah, and see if there are any keys.
You see no keys in the kitchen.
That's outside. Let's go through this hall.
More barrels of wine.
There's a whole area to this building that you can't access.
Nothing. Okay,
Belzer will continue to try to break the lock.
You can roll again.
Yim's just gonna go out this door.
You're unable to break it.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Is this a window? No, that's a door.
Is there a window to the
No.
barn? Ooh, another door. Let's try that one.
That's the kitchen.
Locked.
I don't think we can get his horse.
Cole?
Meanwhile, Kark is just kind of sitting with Rictavio.
So
what's your horse like? No, he's actually gonna. Would it be too metagamey to be like, did they need a key to get your horse? Or would that be
Probably.
too metagamey?
Why would it be? It's just like a joke. It's not like.
Yeah, just like cuts to them for a minute. It's like, do you think
Okay,
he needs
yeah.
a key?
Did
Yeah,
they need a
probably.
key for that horse?
Oh yeah, they lock up the barn all the time.
Oh.
Oh,
And he comes
Oh.
back.
Cuts back.
Cuts back to Yim shaking the barn door.
Kark is now just concerned that they're gonna come back being chased by a legion of guards.
Are you trying to break the door now?
He's just kind of shaking out of frustration. Does that make sense?
it's not gonna
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I'm not like putting any effort to it. Just like, come on, open.
Yeah, I get it. You're frustrated.
I'm gonna inspect the hinges on the door.
Okay.
See if they're able to be, taken off.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Once again, poor Ismark. If they found out that this was happening, runs in. We're leaving today. Looks outside. They're breaking into the inn.
You
Nope.
notice these doors open like this. They're not hinged. They open side to side.
It's barn door.
uh,
Get it?
Would we, Yim? How could you slip through if I pull it open, like pull it from the bottom, make a crack?
Maybe. Yim shrugs and takes a look and see if he can fit sideways.
There probably would be. Yeah, there's like little things on the outside of the door that make it so it can't go too far that way. Also makes it so when it moves off in these directions that it doesn't like swing outwards.
So what I'm trying to do is pry it a little bit, like, okay, seriously.
Yeah, I know what you do, but there's like little nubs. Like I have a barn door in my house. I know what there's like nubs to make sure that they're not pryable.
It's like a footing.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So what I mean is like the lock is keeping them from going, from going out like that. But at the very bottom of the door, there could be a space for something to go through if you were to just move the bottom of it.
But you can't move the bottom of it because there's a thing at the bottom.
Stop it from going out.
You can definitely try and like break the door or something and make it so it can. If you'd like to try that.
Okay, I'll try that.
All right.
You just give in.
Roll to break the door.
Oh,
You grab to the bottom of the door and you try to pull it off of the lip, and like you just rip off like a side of the door.
Oh, crap! Well, that's not gonna go back on.
This chunk of the door is broken off.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
All right, you squeeze your way on in. And you see that there's a stall here with a horse in it. The rest of the stalls are empty.
Like, open that stall.
There's also a ladder that goes up to a second floor.
Ooh.
You can open the stall. The horse is here.
Oh my.
Oh.
Alright, is there a way to open the door from behind?
There's a lock
Lock
and
on the
chain on the other side.
Alright, I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Up the ladder? All right.
We're dumb.
All right, hold on. There's a description for the up the ladder.
It's just a bunch of hay.
Hey.
Hey, there's a bunch of hay up here.
Hey.
So there's some dim light spilling through the pair of dirt-crusted windows above you. And it reveals piles of hay with pitchforks sticking out of them.
Wow.
Ravens rule this roost. You see hundreds of them. There's just hundreds of ravens on the ceiling here.
like actual ravens or?
Actual ravens.
Oh,
Belfour's not gonna make a sound, he's just gonna go back down the ladder.
The crows caw at you as you go.
The ravens.
Or the ravens caw at you. It's the same difference.
Well, is this a door right here then?
There's a door. You want to open that door?
Yes.
There's a difference between ravens and crows.
That's token layer, I think.
Well, what do you know? Alright, this one.
He broke it.
Yeah, that just had like some cleaning supplies. That goes outside. I can tell you that.
Ooh, I will open it.
Horse will not fit through that door.
I know, but I will still open it.
Okay.
Door's open. Okay. Now, stupid lock and chain. I come back out, squeeze out. Yeah. The only way to get this horse out is to break around the lock and pull the lock off.
I break door.
Let's break the...
Jim just
Oh,
shakes
sure.
his head disappointingly.
The horse like sticks its head out the hole. Just looking at you.
It's like, what you doing?
Alright, he's gonna push him back a little bit.
The horse moves back, not happy.
X.
Alright, I'm gonna try to break the door now.
X.
Again.
All right, roll it.
Huzzah! Ugh. Ugh.
That's a problem.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
You ripped the door off for sure.
Oh.
Let me go ahead and put that back there and then fix it like this.
We're gonna end in another freaking chase scene, aren't we?
We might.
Jim,
Jeez.
you so that was really, really loud.
Yim is
By the way.
really embarrassed.
You just like you start ripping at the door. The entire railing that holds the door in place up at the top rips off and the door falls over. And now there's a door on the floor here.
Yim's gonna go run to the inside of the inn and leave a gold piece on the counter.
Right, you do that. Belthor's got a
Belthor's
horse
gonna
in
get
there.
on the horse.
You ride a
All
horse.
right, give me a handle animal check.
Animal handling.
Ooh.
Oof. That could have been real bad.
About.
The horse is not letting you on.
Alright, he's just gonna try to lead him away then.
All right, and you do, but not before
Oh,
up
God.
above where the crows were.
Oh, crap.
You sort of look back to the horse and you see a boy's face looking at you.
What?
Boy with white hair. The boy seems to run back and you hear the slamming of a door.
Crap. Come on, horse, let's go, quick.
I get back and try to help allure the horse out and let him stiff my hand and such.
All right, so now you're luring the horse away.
Come on, horse. Ooh.
It's about, we're gonna say 6 or something right now.
Ugh.
So it's getting to be dark.
So if we go through the alleyways, maybe like right over here, maybe like that. Maybe we can get out without running into too many guards.
Go this way.
Yeah, we could try that too.
I'm not sure you really know there's a gate over there, though.
Yeah, we know there's a gate over here though, so we'll just go that way.
That.
You can probably easily assume there's a gate at the end of the main roads, and you know of this one. Other than that, I would say you probably don't know of the others.
Oh, then I'd vote to go that way.
Along the road?
Yep. Why not?
The guard said we had to be in the house. So if the guards see us, they'll tell us to go back.
Can I attempt to get on the horse?
Handle animal check. Horse will not let you on.
I give him a pat anyway.
All right.
Not having it. You're not one of his right. You're not his rider.
Yeah.
Between the houses, both were votes.
Yeah. Well, then we'll just lead the house or the horse through that between the houses.
All right. Well, it's going to be slow going, trying to get the horse through
Well,
the uneven ground and all the sort of trash that's probably through the alleys.
let's say the most accessible ones, I guess.
Yeah. So you start making your way through. It's again a bit slow going. Takes you probably get an hour to get around here-ish. You get about here though, and you're just walking along. You're walking to the horse, and you notice that some superhuman, speedy humans run out from this alley and start booking it across the alleyway here. There's 7 of them, as well as several bats. They're just running in this direction.
Um, Yim
Bats and humans?
Yim holds the horse and pats
Bats and-
Belthor on the shoulder.
A couple of humans were running on all fours as well.
Oh,
Oh, we shouldn't mess with those bits.
Some of
We
them were
shouldn't.
leaping. There was a couple that like were on top of the buildings, like leap down, and they'd like barrel across the ground on all fours.
jeez. Yeah.
What?
Then let's wait until they probably can't hear us, and then we can.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to mess with that.
Yim shakes his head. Not now.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
No, to Belthor say that out loud.
Very, very quietly, whispering to him.
You wouldn't, hmm? Coming from behind you.
Oh! Thor turns around and looks.
You turn around and you see, I don't know if you've met him before, but a man with a very well-chiseled face. He's pale skin and red eyes, black hair.
Hello.
He looks at you.
The vampire?
He smiles.
Bill
and
just
his-
kind of points at him.
Yeah, he smiles and you see his fangs.
Uh,
It's too bad you're leaving. You're gonna miss the feast.
Feast? What are you going to do?
And he turns into a swarm of bats and flies away.
Guys, we gotta save Irina!
Oh my goodness! Yim, quick, find Octavio and Kark.
Okay. Duh. Go.
Gives him the horse. I'm gonna try to follow those bats.
Yim offers the holy symbol to Belthor.
No,
Grumpsh's holy
you keep
symbol?
yours. I already have one.
Plus, I don't think Belthor would like want Grumpsh's holy symbol.
You can keep that.
This is a different one.
Oh, you have a different one?
Yeah, this is like a anti-vampire one from a kit that I got. Then I have my other one.
Ah, okay.
Anti-vampire?
It's like a cross, I guess. I don't know if it's gonna turn into something like that, but
Well, maybe I'll take it then.
If you're gonna force him.
if you're gonna force him, we'll take the cross.
Fine. He's like, thank you. And then he quickly sprints off this way.
All right. Let me see. Yeah, you get just a random holy symbol. All right, that's cool.
Whoop.
Yeah, so you start sprinting off, trying to figure out where they're going. Yim, it's probably going to take you another hour and a half or something to get down to here.
At this
Trying to
point,
get the horse through.
just want to like slap the horse so he just runs off. But Yim doesn't do that. He just takes the horse over to Octavia.
So Belthor, give me an athletics to see if you can try and keep up.
I will try my... What's wrong with my page? Oh my goodness. What's
Strahd.
happening?
Strahd's
Hold on.
interfering!
Oh, no, here we go, okay. Oh, freaking... Okay, no, we're good. Let's try it. Yep, there it is. Ah, yikes.
What would that be with your athletics bonus? Are you proficient in athletics? Are you proficient?
I am not.
You're
No,
not.
wait,
so
yeah, I'm not.
So
So
it
it's
would be
the
a
same.
13. So you're having a hard time keeping up, but you're able to sort of figure out where they're going, and you stretch really wide. And as you sort of follow them, they're going really far,
Wow.
pretty much to the end of the city. At this point, you can see them. They've stopped. A lot of what you thought were humans initially, but now you get a better look at their faces. Vampire spawn are latched onto the sides of the church, and some are like standing on the roof. You watch as the bats are swirling above the building.
Belthor will watch, for he knows he can do nothing to stop this.
Yes.
He will look around, try to see if there's any other people around.
You see no people, but you can see lights going on inside the church. You can tell there are people inside of there.
Oh,
And
jeez.
you watch as the bats that are circling around the building then sort of fly towards a chimney and fly down it.
Oh, shoot.
At which point, after a few seconds, just people start busting out of the building, shouting, screaming, bats flying over their heads. And every time somebody comes too far outside of the building, a vampire spawn jumps upon them and starts ripping them to shreds. People are being slaughtered left and right. Eventually, you see the head priest come to the doorway, holding up his hands, seems to be making some sort of prayer, and then a hand exudes from his chest. Pulling back, the father falls to the ground, and there stands Strahd, his hand covered in blood. The joy on Strahd's face is...
Belthor knows there's nothing he can do, so he tries to go back to the tavern.
Yes, the joy on Strahd's face is very apparent. You start walking away as probably about 50 people just got slaughtered.
Well, there's nothing I can do. Belthor keeps telling himself, and he keeps going to save the 2 people he knows he can save.
Alright, so you make your way back to the tavern. Yim, you've arrived.
Is there any guards anywhere, though?
You would have seen a couple, I guess, yeah.
Okay, as I'm going past those guards, I'm gonna yell at them, "Vampires at the church!"
They pale, tighten their grips on their spears, and start running towards the church.
I'm gonna keep running past them to
Alright.
the tavern as well.
It terrifies me that you probably just doomed those poor people to die.
No.
I know. Don't remind me of that. Let's go get Ismark and Irina.
So, Yim, you've
I'm
arrived.
glad you're doing that, though. I was going to be very upset if nobody got them.
You've arrived. What are you doing?
We've met Strahd.
What? Kark shoots up from his lazy position on the floor, on the grass.
He said there is a feast tonight, and Belthor went to follow him.
We need to get his. Where's Ismark?
He's still in the inn. He's...
It sounds like it's too late for them. We should probably leave.
No. Strahd needs Irina to be his wife or something.
There's nothing we can do about that now.
Here, take your damn horse. He won't let anyone ride him.
I assume you're speaking Elvish, because that's very coherent.
Yes,
Correct.
Rictavio's been responding in Elvish, then.
Oh, good.
Because he did before, so that's why I just immediately did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rictavio takes his horse.
Kark turns Rictavio and also an Elven or Elvish. Just stay here for a moment longer. We need to get them.
Only a moment. I can't have Strahd find me.
That's fine. Kark turns to Yim. Do you have any idea where Belthor is headed now?
He could go back to the inn after seeing Strahd.
Okay. I'm nervous about going in there. I don't want him to have too many targets. It might be easy for him to find where we're all going if we're all running around the city at the same time.
Well,
I'm wondering if it'd be best if we just waited for him.
Yeah,
Mm.
I have no objection.
I want to make sure Belthor has help, though.
But we don't know which way he's going to be coming back to here, so we can't quite intercept him.
I feel like he might come the same way back that we did before when we took the horse.
Hmm.
It was through alleyways, so we wouldn't be seen by the guards.
I'll just wait by the gate. You'll just scream if something goes wrong.
Yim sits on the ground and folds his legs and rests because he was quite tired from the brisk walking and sneaking and horse pulling.
Alright. While they're doing that, Bilthor is going to be climbing the stairs to the inn.
Okay. You get to the inn.
Ah!
There I am, okay.
I don't know where your character went. There you. Oh, you guys are over here. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
Not, you're not here, and you can follow around if you'd like.
Freaking Strahd. I can follow around with my body.
Yeah.
Throw my body up there.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
All right. So yeah. Oh, you went in their room. That's not you. There you go.
Oh, that's what's happening. Okay, now I get it. Alright. Yeah, so, I'm gonna run in. Pound on the door.
You hear quick footsteps, and the door flies open. Oh,
It's Mark.
what is it?
Strahd is here.
What do you mean?
He just attacked the church with people inside.
The church.
With like 20 more vampires.
That's not good.
We have to leave.
Ismark turns to look at Irina, who nods. We'll gather our stuff and be fast as we can.
Hurry. I'll keep an eye out.
Ismark doesn't bother donning his armor, he just puts it in his bag. It takes him probably about 2 minutes to get ready. Let's go. You start running through the street.
Yes!
Kark's
Through the
corpse
street.
haunts them.
I'm not even gonna try, hiding.
You just start booking it down the main road.
Yeah.
At this time, you don't see any guards. There have been no guards. As
Well?
you're running down this main road.
Is Mark and Irene are following?
Yes, they're behind you. I don't want to deal
Alright,
with
yeah.
tokens.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
continue. I'm gonna go to that gate where Kark
You get here, and you start to see them again. The figures jumping from rooftop to rooftop, running in between the alleys, and the bats flying overhead, running off in this direction.
He's gonna stop Bismarck and Irene right next to this building, hide behind the wall.
Can I see bats and people jumping around?
Not yet. Not from where you are.
Okay. Kark will be hiding in like a... Knowing that Strahd's around, he's gonna be like not in a completely obvious, like standing right there.
Yeah.
Probably like hiding behind one of these towers. So you can still see what's going on, but hopefully not be seen.
Mm-hmm. So eventually they stop. There's only so many of them, all coated in blood. The blood left trailing across the area. Even bits of people sometimes.
Ugh.
So they went this way,
They're going this way, specifically.
this way.
Yeah.
That's
Kark,
where I'm headed.
Kark, as you're standing there watching, eventually you see bats flying overhead, flying over here, and then going down to this building. You can't see much of that building. You can't like see the front of it or anything. There's like stuff in the way.
Kark hides.
Filter thinks it's safe to keep moving, so he continues on. This time through the alleyways.
You're able to make it no problem. Moving through the alleyways, though, you can see that there's lots of the blood of all leads to this door, which is also covered in blood, broken down. As you look inside, you can see yet another body of an older man laying on the ground. You see no other trace of the creatures.
Can I see Belthor from here?
No, there's like trees and crap in the way. It's like 400 feet.
Fair.
Alright, I'm gonna try to sneak around this way.
And you do so.
Kark sees both doors, like, thank the gods. And is Mark on an arena with him?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go. We need to get out of here.
However, Yim, this is before. This was back when Belthor was waiting. Yim, Rictavio has gotten antsy. We've really got to go. They're a lost cause.
Like, Yim just says, no. If
Well, you stay if you want. I'm leaving.
please.
I've waited long enough. Now
No.
Strahd's here. He's going to be looking for me.
He's not going to be looking for you. He's going to be looking for the person we're protecting.
Oh, I know Strahd. He wants more than just one thing. He doesn't have one goal in mind. He has many,
Many?
and I'm one of them.
Why?
Because I hunt his kind. Or at least I did once.
So he wants revenge.
No, he'd like to break me.
And what, turn you?
Strahd cares not about other vampires. You think he'd want revenge for me killing other vampires? No. He hears of the great and mighty stories of Rudolph and decides, it'd be fun to ruin his day, to break his world, to make him plead. I'm leaving.
Cannot leave.
Try and stop me.
Yim grabs the tiger.
These
did-
directions.
Rictavio draws his sword. Let go of the tiger.
Please.
I will fight you on this. I'm going.
Persuade him!
You have to understand. If you want to be protected by something, or in fact to fight something, you can't...
Protection. You can't get protection from Strahd. The only chance you have is to run while you can.
Let us be with you. For with that we can bide you time while you run. So please wait.
Let go.
No.
I have to wait for the others.
Rictavio dismounts, points a sword. I will ask you one last time.
You have to understand, my friends
Don't
cannot be a
do
great
that.
deal.
All right. Rictavio looks like he's about to attack. You want to roll initiative?
He hasn't even mentioned where his base is, has he?
He hasn't mentioned anything about a base.
Well, he said he had a place to head back to, right?
He did.
He had a place to go. Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, that's all we know. This is the worst.
There's
you.
Yeah, and there's no way for you guys to get back here in time for this.
Ugh.
Rictavio moves first, strikes forward with his sword. He crits you.
No.
Oh boy.
He crits you for minimum damage. You take 6 damage.
Ow.
Let's go! Let me leave, or kill me now.
Why kill you when you can help us?
Because there's nothing I can do for you.
You can teach us.
I can teach you nothing.
We all know nothing. So why is it that knowledge cannot be spread between others?
You will fight, or you will let go.
Please.
Or you can try and roll a persuasion if you ever want to.
You haven't done that at all this whole
You
time.
should do that.
I mean, I should at this point. But the only reason why is because my persuasion's so bad.
I mean, you might as well try. It's better than not trying.
Alright, well, here's my roll attempt.
You can't really do worse than him being hostile.
He's not persuaded.
Nope.
Maybe if you tried persuasion earlier.
Are you doing anything on your turn?
No, I'm just gonna hold the tiger and not attack him.
Wait, take the dodge action. Can't you do that?
I'm holding a tiger.
You are holding a tiger.
Oh.
Uh, can I try to pull the tiger with me so the sword will clang against the tiger?
You try. Sorry, you're trying to put the tiger in between you.
I just want to pull the tiger between me and the sword to see if it can block it because it's wearing armor. For the next swing.
And there's no way I could be hearing this conflict from over here, right?
No. Give me a strength, I guess, by moving the guy with the cat in the way. Sure, the cat's in the way.
Okay.
Coward!
How many rounds need to go by before we can run in?
Quite a bit. You're pretty far away, because again, this was back when Belthor was in the city still.
Yeah. I feel like you should just let him go and just have him tell us where we should head.
Yeah.
He then pulls out a crossbow and points it at you. Are you going to make me do this?
Don't understand why you just won't wait a moment longer.
I've waited long enough. We've been here for like 4 hours.
It's not going to be any longer.
Probably
than that.
longer. Probably a little longer than 4 hours.
So is the sun still burning then?
The what?
Is
In the square? No, that went out a long time ago.
it's too bad. I was gonna hope for an inspirational speech out of that because I can see the glow, but never mind. But well, is it still daylight then?
No, it's like 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Dangerous enough to travel at night as is. You don't want to have Strahd on your tail.
Okay. Well,
Let me go.
How long is it going to be to get to your cabin anyway? Your place,
I have a cabin. I have a tower.
your tower. Or how far is it?
2 days ride.
It's
2 days walk. 2 days walk. 1 day's ride. West.
It could be a trip, but if you could, but what's it gonna harm you to wait longer, a little bit longer to make that far of a journey?
I'm done. And he shoots you.
Oh my
Yim,
god.
does deflect missile.
Did miss you, if that matters at all.
Oh, well, fine. If it did miss me, then it misses.
Yeah, I guess. Is there anything else you want to do for your turn?
Diplomacy!
Yeah. Is there?
You can try diplomacy again.
Try that as a persuasion.
I feel like Ian was not the person to leave behind for this.
A distance of a mile could be tracked in 1,000 seconds. Why don't you understand that?
Fight back, or let me go. What is wrong with you?
I kind of like you, and I don't want to hurt you.
I'm starting to not like you.
Yim, is it still my turn then?
Sure.
Can I manipulate the ground to be underneath Rectavio's foot so he loses his step?
No.
No, not even.
I'm gonna say that would be like slow enough that he'd be able to move his foot out of the way because it's supposed to be like a small cantrip thing. It's not supposed to be a.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cannot do that then. Okay, fine. At this point, then you're just gonna wait to see where But Rictavio does know. Try to hide behind the tiger.
Rictavio attempts to get around the tiger, I guess. Just give me another strength check to see if you can keep it in place.
Nope.
The tiger's not even having this. The tiger's mad at you at this point.
Alright, I let go.
Before the tiger can actually attack you, because it was about to be added to initiative, Rictavio will now try and restrain it. I hope our paths do not cross again.
Sorry.
He ties a rope to the tiger and mounts his horse.
Sorry, this could have been better.
He ignores you and rides away.
That could have been handled a lot better.
It probably takes another 40-ish minutes before everyone else shows up. As you guys approach, Yim's got a couple new wounds.
What happened? Where's Rictavio?
He rode off. You don't want to wait any longer.
Did he at least say where he was going?
He's going back to his tower.
Where is that? We need to get them to somewhere safe.
He never told me that. The only thing we could try to do is just trace his horses now.
Wait, no, he told you where it was.
No, he didn't.
He said, go. It says
Yeah,
go
he
to
did.
west. Yeah, 2 days west.
Yim's Yim's injuries now make him a bit foggy.
Did he hit you in the head? Did he even hit you?
He hit him once with the crit.
I guess. For
There's a
6
cut.
damage.
With a sword, I
A really
think.
bad crit.
Yeah. Well, we need to find somewhere safe to stay the rest of the night.
We cannot stay in this city.
Of course not. This city is
You know there's
lost.
the road that goes this way if you want to follow the road.
City's tampered.
We shouldn't follow the road. Not right now, at least.
It's getting the edge of the forest.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can't stay here, so guess we might as well start heading west.
You
So
get that then he did lose his temper. And did not handle it very well. And apologizes for it.
I feel like we should have just let him go and had him tell us where we should head.
Would've been good. Probably wouldn't have pissed him off.
I feel like
As you're following the tree line, you find that you come across a road running north and south.
Well, we want to go west, so let's follow the road that goes west.
You just keep going west,
Keep going
Mhm.
west.
following the tree line, I assume. You see that the
Mhm.
road goes into the tree line.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go to the road now.
Somebody give me a d20, please.
Got it.
Oh.
Alright. Continue on your way. Eventually you come to another crossroads. You can go north or south. Northwest or southeast.
Northwest.
Then you have southwest or south or northwest.
Well, could go southwest.
Southwest.
Dolphor just kind of shrugs. Oh. Flip a coin?
Going?
I mean, this road seems to be going more normal west. Don't we just want to keep going normal west?
Duh.
Man.
Let's go normal west. I don't want to go south. This isn't like southwest.
Getting to this, you can see that there's a north and south path. However, looking through a more or less straight and narrow, you can see there are lights coming from this direction.
Do we want to go towards the lights?
Lights. Ooh.
What color are the lights? They like red
Like
firelight?
firelights. Firelights.
Okay.
Well, fire could be a good thing. Definitely not vampires.
Haha.
I don't know if I trust that. I don't. Why would that not be vampires? They're not scared of fire, are they?
Well, why would they need fire?
To burn things?
They just slaughtered half a town. I don't think they're out here burning fires.
I think they might have already burned these.
Well,
Can we go
traveling at night is very dangerous.
scout ahead?
Exactly. Maybe we should go check out what this fire's all
I
about.
suppose.
That was south, right?
Yep.
South we go!
South.
Alright, so you guys head south. Alright. You make your way to the south towards the lights. Just to see what they are. The woods part to reveal an expansive clearing with a small grass-covered hill and low houses built into the sides. Fog obscures the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorated lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. At the top of the hill above the fog is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through the hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from the central area.
So there's people around?
It looks like a small, like a very, very small town.
Hmm.
You guys are approaching from the north. That's Draxlon. Hello.
He's back!
Oh my god.
So, you can also see that this building in front of it stands a guy with sort of normal-looking clothes. He has a sword at his hip and a darker hair and darker skin.
Tarkle approach. We should probably see if we can get a place to rest, I guess.
Probably, yeah.
He agrees.
Hello!
The man sort of just watches you approach. And as you get closer, you notice that he has elven features.
Hello.
Hello?
We're looking for a place to stay. Can that be found here?
You can talk to the Vistani up on the hill. See if they'll let you.
Oh, are you not with them?
I'm guarding this house.
Oh, from them?
No.
Huh? Okay, sorry, I was confused. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Kind of waves off.
Are you a high elf?
Who's asking?
Name's Jaira.
Jaira. Yes, I am a high elf.
If it wasn't for your colors, I'd swear you were an ashen elf. Your features.
What sort of elf are you?
Ashen.
Ah. Not many that know of your sort of elves seem to know of what high elves are.
Well, we were once all one at the time. At some time. We're also not ashen elves. We are dusk elves. Hello.
Oh.
Sorry. DM bad. We are dusk elves. I'd swear you were a dusk elf.
Well, it's good to see another elf type.
If you want to talk to the leader of the Dusk Elves, he's in the southernmost house.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind.
He nods to you and then continues to stand guard.
Yeah. Gives a friendly nod back.
Did is Mark and Irina sort of run up? Did he say something about Vistani?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Vistani worked for Strahd. You know that, right?
Yim points to the road and says, "Go."
Who do the Dusk Elves work for? What do they do?
They work for the Vistani, who work for Strahd.
Duh.
Good.
Go.
But so at this point, we determined that we need to go to the Vistani at some point, right?
No.
The Baron told you that Madame Eva sounds like a Vistani name.
And then we learned that there's a Vistani place, and then we know that we need to find Madame Eva.
Yeah, you know the Vistani place was to the southwest of the city.
Maybe this is the place we were supposed to go, guys.
Oh, hey. I'm sorry, Ismark. I found a note earlier that suggested that we very much need to find this Madame Eva, who is a Vistani who would likely be to live here. If this is the Vistani camp that I've heard of from others. I understand if you're uncomfortable. You can remain out here if you'd like. I can
Safety
go
in
scope
numbers.
things out.
Safety in numbers,
indeed.
right.
Good point. Good point. Yeah, she's not with Strahd running around. That's a bad idea. Good point.
Yes. Yeah. We'll follow you, I guess.
Assuming you all agree, right?
Sure.
Yim nods.
All right, let's go.
He now takes his spear out to crutch on it.
Keeps his hand on his sword hilt.
Approaching anywhere from the road is going to be a climb.
Yeah.
It's a pretty steep hill.
Yeah, as a crutch.
You see, the houses are actually built into the hill, so they look like triangles.
It's amazing.
It's cool.
Cool. Reminds me of like a hobbit hole, except not quite hobbit.
I kind of want to have a guard aspect where there's always someone near Irina.
They're definitely following. I have other things I need to take care of.
Yeah, no, I get you. I'm sorry. But that's
That's a
What
lot
a-
of
Yeah, they're
horses,
definitely following.
you know?
They're just pretend they're with you.
yeah. Wow, look at this. It's
Cart moves
amazing.
by away from all the horses.
Kark, as you're getting to that point, you can hear heavy snores coming from within the wagon. And as you get next to that one, this is the one that was snoring. And as you get next to this one, you can hear loud voices of laughter spilling from the barrel-topped wagon.
Kark will come over and kind of knock on the side. Excuse me.
The door opens, and you can see a very clearly drunk Vistanian man. Yeah, hi!
Could you direct me to a Madame Eva?
Oh, yeah, Eva. That's a familiar name. You should talk to somebody else. Like,
Is he alone in this?
no, there's 3 others in there that seem equally as drunk.
Nah.
You should talk to Alexi.
No.
No. You definitely should not, because that's not that guy. You should talk to Luvash.
And where do I find Luvash?
Main tent.
All right, thank you.
He just points to the giant tent in the middle of the mound.
Is there any sort of cover on the wagon thing?
What do you?
Like a curtain or anything that keeps it from.
Blanket.
Like, is it just completely open?
No, there's a door.
Yeah, Cargo will say thank you and then close the door.
You close the door as he's standing in the doorway.
Oh, I didn't know he was standing on. I thought it was like he was just sitting in
No,
there.
like he opened the door and like looked at you and like, hey,
Okay.
like somebody answering the door to their house, pretty much.
Rude.
Okay, yeah, in that case, he doesn't close the door.
Thor, I assume you're with them.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Perk's gonna go to the tent.
Is Yim way back here? What's Yim doing?
What was the name that he told me to look for again?
Luvash.
Thank you.
Luvash.
It's my new
But
orc
don't
name.
ask Lexi.
Luvash, no Lexi.
All right. So you step in front of the tent. There are two men in. Yim is typing. Luvash. That is spelled correctly.
Is it?
I spelled it right in my notes.
There are two men in studded leather. They sort of look similar. One of them looks extremely drunk and angry and is wielding a whip. There's a man tied to a pole here.
Oh.
He seems to be getting whipped. The man that is not drunk and angry here turns to look at you, and as he does, you recognize him. For he delivered to you a letter.
Oh, it was him that sent us to this death curse of a place.
Kurt kind of like meets his eyes, kind of like slowly raises a finger pointing at him, mouthing, "You."
He looks at you, looks really serious, points at himself, and whispers, "Mouths me."
This makes Kurt kind of crack up a little bit, and he's not as angry anymore. He points at him and says, "You, Luvash?"
The drunk one turns around. Who's asking?
Oh, my name's Kark Sepul. I need to speak to a Madam Eva.
She's not at this camp. You wasted your time.
Oh, well, what camp can I find her at?
You can find her at the Sear Pool camp.
Do you happen to have maps? We could pay for one.
He turns to the other guy that looks sort of like him, the guy that delivered you the letter. Erigal, go take care of him. I take care of him. Yes, brother.
Is this guy like screaming or anything?
He seems to be...
Whimpering.
He's whimpering, and he almost... Give me an insight.
It's pathetic.
He seems guilty and accepting of what's happening.
Okay.
While this man named Arago comes on out.
How sad.
So, been a
You
while.
want a map?
Yes.
Yes, it has been a while. Let's see. We keep maps in here. Hold on. He walks back in for a second. He comes back out. Yes. I'll say 5 gold for the map.
So sounds fair. Kark hands over.
All right, and he hands over the map.
And you said it was the what pool?
The Sear Pool. Let me point it out to you.
Thank you.
Put you down. I didn't go with you for some reason. There we go. Hope there's nothing marked on this map that shouldn't be.
Oh my god.
So you guys are like there.
Oh look, it's a list. It's a detailed list of all of Strahd's weaknesses.
Wow.
There's a Rosetta
you know-
Stone.
He's weak to sunlight. Oh my goodness.
There's a
All right.
name.
So you more or less, you guys kind of know, but he points here.
Where's he pointing?
Yeah, we're just here.
Down there.
Yep, the seer pool.
Back a ways. Eh.
Back towards Barovia.
I don't want to go back there. It's not very nice.
A few of these things are marked. Lake Zarkovich should be marked.
I just have this feeling that we really need to see her. That note that I found, it seemed so trustworthy.
Note?
Yeah, wasn't there I was searching around and I found a note that said I needed to, whatever I do, find Madame Eva.
Yeah, you found that on the corpse of Lorgoth the Destroyer.
Lorgoth the Decayer, thank you very much.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
But then you said that out loud, I imagine. You said it in character voice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what Aragel said. Note?
Oh,
Note?
I see.
Hmm.
Yes, I found this note a while ago that suggested that I find her, and I feel like it's important.
It is probably important. Most of you people visited her by now.
Us people. Yeah. Why did you give us the invitation to come here in the first place?
It's my job. It's what I'm supposed to do.
But why?
Strahd tells us to bring adventurers. I bring adventurers.
Why does he need them? Is it just a game to him?
I would imagine. I'm not sure why else he would want to bring adventurers here and then just kill them.
Fair.
I'd probably give you another month.
Wow, charming. I love
Great
that.
odds.
Thank you.
He just like shrugs. Anything else?
Kirk looks around.
Is there anything you can tell us that the other ventures didn't know?
Madame Eve is the one that tells people things.
I see. That's where we should head.
On your way now. We're a bit busy.
With what?
He just sort of looks at you for a second. We're missing someone. We're trying to figure out where she went.
Oh?
It's not really any of your concern. You don't need to worry yourself with it.
Alright. Kirk kind of like gives him a look. He doesn't know how to feel about these guys. They're so charismatic and yet also terrible people.
At least that's what everyone else says.
I mean, his literal job is to bring adventurers for a vampire to toy with before killing them. He does it without an ounce of remorse. Seems a little very evil.
He sounds like a vampire.
Really?
Yeah, I think he sounds like a vampire.
Well, I think we should be leaving, I guess. Not much.
Yes.
One thing. Completely unrelated. Completely. If you see a little girl, if you could bring her here, that would be great.
Of course.
But look,
Goes by the name of Arabelle.
Arabelle. I'll remember that.
Thank you.
We'd like to see her back.
Kirk nods and leaves.
Aragel nods back and also turns away. So you didn't ask for permission to stay.
don't want to.
Oh.
Don't want to?
Nope.
Not really.
Travel at night then.
We should sleep somewhere.
We can just sleep near here, like at the bottom of the hill or something.
You're also told of the Dusk Elf leader.
That's fair. I trust the Dusk Elves a bit more than the Vistani, Kark whispers. After this guy's gone, of course.
Oh yeah, he's walked away. You hear more whips and whimpering.
I feel like we should talk to the Dusk Elf leader. Maybe they can have some sort of accommodations for us.
Sometimes you hear a shout of, "Where is she?
Hmm.
Where's Arabelle?"
Kark kind of whispers to them, considering how much they're looking for her, I'm starting to wonder if we do find her, we probably shouldn't bring her back.
Why would you think that?
Well, it's clear that they're not just looking for her because they care. She's probably like a slave or something. In any
Like,
case, we should...
they're asking for her by name, though.
Well, yes, but like, I don't know. Something tells me that she
They really
left
do
on
that for a
purpose.
slave.
Well, I mean, you say that, but these are the kind of people who just, without any ounce of remorse, capture people like us to get destroyed by a vampire.
True, very true.
It's hard to understand where they're coming from. In any case, we should look for the Dusk Elf leader.
Yes.
And you do so.
Kark does so by heading to the south of the camp. Rolls down the hill, but don't put it
Assume I follow.
All right. Make your way to the south. Oh, apparently also if you scroll down far enough, I don't know if you guys can see this or if it's cut off. It is cut off. There's a side view of the place.
Cute.
Cool.
Anyway, I don't know why they cut that off, but you guys make your way towards the southernmost house. You see there are 3 guards in front of this one.
Kark waves to make sure they know he's not trying to sneak up on them or anything.
They nod as you get closer.
Hello, we're looking for a place to stay for the night, only the night.
They look at you, and the guard next to the door sort of just reaches his hand back and knocks without taking his eyes off you.
Kark waits.
Eventually, the door opens. And standing before you is also looks like a dusk elf with a hood and cloak on. They sort of stand to the side. He stands in the doorway just staring at you.
I move so I can get a better look at his token. Hello, we are looking for a place to stay for the night. We don't mean any harm.
You mean no harm,
None.
5 of you, huh? It's a lot.
We don't need much.
I'd like to see the elves, please. Come with me. Humans stay outside.
Kark and Yim. Kark kind of looks at Yim. If you hear screaming, he kind of nudges Belthor for going in.
Alright.
He's sitting at this table.
Kark takes a seat down on this side.
Jim sits in the doorway.
He just sits in the doorway.
Alright, what can we do for you?
High elf.
Yep.
Yes, unmistakable from your coloring, though your features would say otherwise. And that one in the back seems to be wood. Curious, though, he has the demeanor of a more evil creature.
Yes, you see, I don't know what his deal is, but I was raised by humans.
Yeah,
it's rough stuff, I know.
So, your adventurers from outside the Vistani brought you here to be tortured and killed by Strahd, am I right?
Yep, that sounds like the gist of it.
And I imagine you don't like Strahd.
Not particularly, no.
Indeed. Wood Elf, get out of the doorway.
Yim steps back.
The Dusk Elf just closes the door. You know, that's not what I had in mind, but it works.
Oh, great. You know, that doesn't make me feel much better. No offense, you're quite intimidating.
I was merely mentioning that I wanted the Wood Elf in here, but...
I'm just saying in general. Now I'm in here alone with you, and it's quite unnerving. Don't kill me, please. Kark's like shaking a little bit.
Why would I do that when I want your help?
Oh! Well, I'm listening.
Well, you see, my sister has been taken by Strahd. He meant for her to be a bride, and I would like to rescue her.
Well, I have a friend who I think you would get along with. They're in quite the same predicament, except that Strahd has not captured them. How do you wish to go about this?
She has been sending me messages, we'll say. To the south, there is a large mountain known as Mount Gacchus. In this mountain, somewhere, is a hidden temple. The power to free her is in that temple. You might even find something that you're looking for, something to help you fight Strahd, or maybe leave this realm, or even some other personal goal that you may have. I don't particularly care why you'd want to go, but just know that there is much power there.
Interesting. Tell me, how many adventurers like us do you see coming through here?
Not many stop by here, but I hear of them more often than I see them.
Good. Just making sure I'm not, yet another adventurer you're sending out to do this same quest and end up in a big pile of bodies. I'm getting this very horrible vibe with this place. I'm sorry if it's rubbing off on you.
He lifts up his hood and takes it off, and then pulls back his hair, and you see that he has no ears.
At all?
At all. You see this?
Yes.
Strahd ripped them from my body.
Oh.
I actually would like your help.
I trust you. Might I get your name? My name is Kark.
My name is Kasimir Velikov.
I'm gonna need someone to post that in the chat, because I cannot for the life of me figure out how to spell that.
Kastivelikov?
Kasimir Velikov.
Kasimir Velikov. Okay.
Well, Kasimir, it's been a pleasure to meet you, and it's quite frankly good to see someone who seems to understand how terrible this place is without trying to butter it up.
Before you go, just know the Vistani in general, they are a good people.
Oh?
Please do not take their servitude to Strahd too deeply.
Interesting.
Not many who serve Strahd have the choice.
Good to know. That is quite interesting to think about.
If it helps you, I too was actually raised by humans, by Vasani, actually.
Really?
Me and my sister, yes.
Kurt kind of leans in. Did you have the same issue with the age rate difference? Or is
Oh,
yours?
yes, my adopted father died hundreds of years ago.
Wow. We have much in common then. I feel I know I can trust you. It's been good meeting you. Kirk kind of like shakes his hand.
Yeah, Casimir stands up to offer his hand, I guess.
Yeah, they both shake hands. I hope I can help you with your sister.
Indeed.
What was the name of the mountains again?
Mount Gakkus. We can head there as soon as you're ready. I'm in no particular rush, but I'd like to do it before you die.
That is a good point. We have someone we'd like to see. Perhaps we could see them come back and then talk to you. I'll talk to my friends and see what they think.
As you wish. Make sure to take care of any business you have beforehand.
Of course, of course.
Wouldn't-
He. No, sorry, you finished.
I don't even really remember what I was going to say.
I was gonna say, Kurt kind of just gives a nod and says, "Well, I'll actually no. Before I go, about those sleeping arrangements."
Yes, 5 of you. You could post up if you have some sort of bed rolls or something. You could post up in here.
Perfect. Yeah, this sounds like a plan. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Kark comes out looking surprisingly kind of happy.
Whoa!
You'd be
Well,
confused that you.
change.
Everything is all right. Things are bad, but I think things are going to get better. He kind of looks at these other elves. The man in here is a very nice elf man. We have reason to believe that the Vasani can be trusted, and also we have a new lead. Apparently, Mount Gakkus, there is his sister, or not, his sister isn't there, but there's a power there that we can use to defeat Strahd, as well as do whatever else we wish.
Really?
Yes. He suggests that we finish our business. I suppose talking to Madame Eva would be a good move, and then he will come with us to go do that.
Sounds great.
But
Guess we
what
finally
about?
have some.
But what about Irina? She needs to be somewhere safe.
That's a very good point. Do you have any other thoughts on where we could take her?
There's the village of Kresik to the west.
All right. That
That's
could
probably
be
a good starting point.
our next visit. We'll take you there first before speaking with Madame Eva. I don't want to drag you any more places that you're uncomfortable with.
That would be appreciated.
Speaking of places we're uncomfortable with, we get to set up our bedrolls in this nice man's house.
Slightly uncomfortable, but probably better than wandering the night.
Yes, I agree. Cart comes in.
Everyone filters in behind you.
Thank you again, Mr. Casimir.
He nods and just goes and sits in his chair, which reclines.
Aw.
He just sits and stares into the fire. And you guys take a rest. However, the rest of it shall have to be taken care of next time.
Hooray!
Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more, head to our channel, check out some of our other stuff. And if you want to see some other stuff, you can to our old channel. There's some stuff there. And until next time, we'll see you around the campfire. See you, campers.
Bye.
See ya. Boy, what a session.